Hi everyone, Schoolhouse Intuitive Tarot. I'm back by popular demand with another backyard reading for you. So let's see what we have. This is kind of timeless, but I'm going to say it's for about mid-June. Okay, so maybe the last couple weeks of June. All right, let's see what we have. We're going to use a variety of animal decks today. Animals, trees, flowers, you'll see. And we have the Ten of Fire. So this is a Ten of Wands here, Libra. Any placement of Libra. Saint Bernard dog. So this is about working really hard. Maybe some of you connect with the Saint Bernard. So you could be working too hard. So this is going to be like your Ten of Wands, basically. All right. Um, Soon the stress could become too much. Just make sure you're reaching out for others for help and just taking some time to play and enjoy. You'll notice this Saint Bernard is still kind of enjoying the environment to some degree, even though it's really hard work right now. You may be shouldering a lot, Libra. Let's see what else we have. You have the Nine of Air. Yeah, this one's been wanting to come out for whatever reason in your pre-shuffle. So this is a sea lion. And the Nine of Air would be our energy, Libra. It would be air sign energy. So Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. And it's going to be, kind of that. I always call it the nightmare card. It's like things that could be going on in your real life or even maybe you're having actual nightmares, Libra. But it's just that stress. It's about worries and fears. And just making sure you realize that we can sometimes create things in our minds that actually make our situations worse than what they are. I'm guilty of it too, that sort of snowball effect where you worry about one thing and then it leads into another. So just making sure that you're not focusing on the negative, that you're trying to do everything you can to keep yourself, in high regard, hold yourself to that higher standard and into that light, Libra. You're the light that is you, right? The light you were born with that nothing can extinguish. All right. So this is going to give you power that you're, cast that fear aside, sorry, and not worry as much if possible. Okay. And then sometimes we even worry about worrying too much and we beat ourselves up there. Please just let that go if you possibly can. All right. Things are going to be okay here. Let me see what else we have. Release. Yeah. Oh, that's what I say. Things are going to be okay here. This is a transformative time. Look at this beautiful white peacock here. This is about time to release the past and move on to something new. This is about how an ending is actually the first step to a beginning. Scorpio energy here. This would traditionally be the death and transformation card. All right. So, like I said, as I just said, for the most part, these are general, not personal readings. For most of you, this is going to be okay, whatever this is. And I feel almost as though, like deep down, you know that because you still have faith, but it's still been really tough. It's still been a really hard road. So, making sure again that you're doing what you can to connect with what you love. For me, it's nature, it's this yard, it's the birds, it's the moon at night and the stars and all that. So I was getting a few names before this reading. I had peaches. Peaches come in either as a name or a fruit. Peaches, and maybe you have a connection to Georgia. And then there's also um, there's Doreen, but there was another name kind of like it. Let me just see if I'll see if it comes up again. But it was sort of a not a super common name, but maybe it was like an older name that we don't hear as much. One of those classic older names. What else do we have for you, Libra? The Magician, excellent. So after this release, you have this magic of the unicorn. This is reminding you you are a source of infinite love, infinite abundance. You have all the tools you need. This is about realizing there's the magic in the air. This is about you manifesting everything you need in order to be successful. Some of you really connect to the color purple. That's coming in. Of course, now I'm hearing Prince, Purple Rain. Maybe that's a favorite of yours. Uh, I love it. But let's see what else we have for Libra. We're going to use other decks throughout the reading, of course. We're going to go into different aspects of your life as well. Let's see. I want to get this tree oracle here. Go into this tree magic deck. All the decks I use are in the description box, as is the disclaimer, reminding you these are general readings. They're technically for entertainment purposes, but hopefully you can connect spiritually in some way. And we have the tulip tree. I wasn't even aware there was a tulip tree. So this tulip tree seems to have bits of information on it. Maybe you're feeling as though you're only getting some of the pieces of the puzzle here, Libra. This is about adaptability. So the transforming power of time brings flowers and fruits that are a sign of love and happiness. So again, transformation. Things are transforming on multiple levels for some of you. Quite an adventure, I'm hearing. Quite an adventure. There's something about a tall tale here and fables. So I'm hearing something about letting go of the lies. Okay, some of you have maybe been in a scenario where somebody, I'm also here picking up on someone pitching a fit. Somebody had sort of maybe a not so great reaction to something, and they've walked off, they've walked away, or you've parted ways with them. So there's very specific random message, randomly specific. You have the juniper tree. Okay, the name juniper could resonate. This is about your security, all right? So this is about protect. Oh, some of you may be working with juniper as far as a scent or a medicine, an herb, but you have protective powers guarding against harm and bringing victory through bravery. Now, this is actually reminding me of Peacock, Libra. Remember how strong you are and how you've been through so much already that you can overcome this too. You've overcome all the challenges that have come your way so far, Libra. I feel as though some of you have overspent your time in a certain situation or circumstance. That is part of this release here, Libra. That's part of the release. I hear the name Levi, and there's also something about something being top shelf. It's either it's something that a story that you can't believe, or there's this dream you have that feels out of reach. There's something here about loyalty and plans changing. All right. I'm picking up on the animal beaver as well. Okay, that's a very hardworking animal. You know how they build the dams to keep things out and to keep themselves where they want to be, but it's about building towards your dream. So this is about not neglecting what's important to you, Libra. This is about the time of action, okay? Not just daydreaming, but action. Interesting messages so far, Libra. I can already tell this is going to be a pretty intense reading. Mm-hmm. I'm getting something about X marks the spot. Okay, it's like you have this target, your goal here. You have this goal, and I feel it's very like you are so laser focused on your goal here. You're bound to achieve it. All right, and you have 3 cards that came out. We have the teak tree about superiority. All right, card 49. This is unswerving direction of your inner being, that's self-renewal. Okay, this is about beginning anew at every ending. Again, that release card, right? And then the magic of the unicorn here. Notice the cycles here with this infinite ability here, this infinite wisdom. This is infinite supply of resources. This is your light not being extinguished. Your light will not be put out. In fact, it won't even be dimmed. All right, so here we have this is going to be a surprise of some kind here too, Libra. All right, there's going to be something that shows up. Now I have a couple of, there's like sort of a little bit of a tricky energy with some of it. Some of it's going to be maybe possibly someone's language or the words or the way they're communicating or lack thereof even. But I'm getting something about like a shouting. There's like you may have sort of a yelling match with somebody, unfortunately. But this is part of that release. There may be just sort of this little blow up here that could happen where you may find yourself sort of either being shouted at or whatever. But the voices are getting loud, Libra. For some of you, maybe you can't stop it anymore to help yourself anymore, and you've got to express yourself here. The Rowan tree here, card 15. Maybe you're born on the 15th or the 6th. It's about attraction. And there's a hidden blessing here, Libra, right? There is some sort of hidden blessing. Now, also, I do want to point out, Libra, we are outside, so I can't control certain things like if suddenly someone's going to start firing up their tractor, which they've been doing for the last few minutes, or, hey, their lawn has to be cut too, right? And I also can't control the wind, so sometimes the camera's shaky. So just please understand that. All right, so there's transformation again here. I mean, how many times do you have transformation, right? And how this is this ending is a beginning, all right? Ending's a beginning. So this is a transforming and regeneration. Encouragement and protection quicken new things to be born. Having that faith, right? Staying strong in your faith here. That's gotten you through so much already. Here's the birth. After the death is the birth. So this is birth after death, all right? Transformation, rebirth. So like wood that grows upward by drawing strength from its hidden root, love will advance. there's a new season beginning for you, Libra. And technically, I mean, there really is, and depending on where you are, like we're going to be beginning summer soon here, Libra, um, in the in the U.S. So this is that's where we are right now in this reading. So somewhere right before there. So this is the silver birch tree, card 8, and it's again that's all about your strength, Libra. Strength. 8 is strength in the tarot, and this happens to be number 8. And this card doesn't necessarily connect things to the tarot, so I find it interesting that that you do have that showing up. It's sort of like 8 becoming a synchronicity. You also have 8 with the magician here, even though it's 1, it's an 8 as well. So you have 10, 9, 13, 1. Transformative action. I'm hearing something. I'm also hearing something about Hebrew. So, only take what resonates, but I'm hearing something about Hebrew. Let me tune into, I want to now, I want to go specifically into bird messages, and then we're going to go into tarot using the Light Seers Tarot. Very popular tarot deck. I use it. It was one of my first decks, it wasn't the Rider-Waite-Smith. It was one of my first non-Rider-Waite. It's based on that Rider-Waite-Smith, but it's a great deck if you're learning too. And I do have something online that you can sort of do a card of the day using Light Seers Tarot. I think if you go to like lightseerstarot.com or something, you can also learn about tarot meanings. I know that's something of interest to some of you. Libra, we have buzzard. Now, buzzards will show up during this sort of death transformation cycle. So this is about vigilance and inner balance here, Libra. There's awareness, there's power of vision. Again, it's vigilance paving the way to greater domains for you, Libra, as you achieve your goal, whatever this could be, even if things feel like a circus. Some of you could be visiting a fair, a circus, or carnival, something. There could be even a big parade. I'm seeing a lot of colors too, okay? Even like feathers. It's making me think of like carnival or something, and I don't know when that is. I'm not in front of a computer right now. I'm in this zone right now. So let's see what else we have. I'm getting something too about leech fields. So the name Leech or Lynch could mean something to you. I'm also picking up on games. Okay, games from the childhood. Maybe you just came across a game, or you feel someone's playing a game with you. Maybe you feel someone's toying with your energy or trying to get you back, or having this sort of yo-yo effect. Some of you, as you were growing up, you and your siblings did the Duncan yo-yo tricks. That's being shown to me right now. And so there was like, all different ones. And my brother was really good at them. So maybe you're thinking of your brother too, or something, or a sibling that's crossed over. Not quite sure. Debbie. I'm hearing Debbie. Cuckoo. So this is about a realization. Listen to your heart and your intuition, Libra. Even if others say, hey, that's not right, that's crazy, whatever. You're going with your gut first. And we have Robin. The name Robin could mean something too. I also heard Leah and Becca. So we have bright joy, sound, and singing. This is about your finances, I'm being told. Okay, so this is about living your being in complete joy and lightness. So there is something that you're possibly trying to do with your career. It may actually connect, either you're working with adolescents or children, or it connects to your own childhood, because I'm getting sort of crossover here. Now, when I'm doing energy readings, there is no such thing really as like past, present, future. It kind of meshes in, and sometimes I can differentiate, but a lot of the times it's really for the sitter, which would be you. I'm the reader, you're the sitter, to interpret. It would be up for your interpretation. Only take what resonates, right? And let me see what else. I want to get into the tarot now and see what else we have. Okay, let's see, Libra. Messages for the greatest, highest good of Libra. The most prominent, most important messages for the viewers as a collective, please. Any placement of Libra, cross-watchers, welcome. Thank you for your support. Let's see what else we have. Libra, Libra, Libra. Self-esteem. Some of you may have been battling your self-esteem and found it. Okay, we have yellow butterfly that just flew by in real life here, 3D. Or is this not 3? Where is real life here? Let's see. I don't know. Is it here? Is it the afterlife? You decide. Karmic lessons on abandonment. Okay, abandonment. How you're overcoming after abandonment here. I'm hearing Morton. I also heard Phillips. Is Morton Phillips something? I don't know, but you'll know. They're telling me about the records, something about either like recording studio or records in general. There's something about employment records. Maybe you're updating your resume or whatever it's called nowadays. Let's see. Oh, wow, the wheel. Now, I was hearing something about karmic lessons. And I think I did say karma or the past about relating to abandonment, right? So there's a cycle here. There's luck on your side. I haven't looked at the other two cards yet. We're going to flip that one. We're going to flip this one over together, and then I'll put out some more here. We have cymbals. I'm getting sort of like percussion instruments here. So that always reminds me of woodpecker, marching to the beat of your own drum, so to speak, using your discretion when it comes to relationships, interactions, and really your decisions in general, Libra. What do we have? Seven of Swords in reverse. Hey, if we're going to get the Seven of Swords, I do like seeing it in reverse. It's sort of things are going to become more clear here. You're actually, there's a lesson it's going to click. Something is going to click for you, Libra. You may learn some new information here. Oh my goodness. And here was the card that I guess I must have, just intuitively saved the best for last. You have the Empress here. That was that first card I put down here, Libra. So I feel as though this is sort of where overall, remember, you are in fact the Empress. You share this with Taurus, ruled by Venus. We have this need for love, for just that sort of like things flowing smoothly, harmony. Okay, balance here. You have balance. You have harmony. You have circles here, cycles, circles. Again, circular. There is no ending. There's no beginning. It's just kind of all part of everything. Okay, we do encounter a lot of what feel like beginnings and endings in life, but they're all just think of the number 10. It's a 0, it's also a 1, it's a 10, it's a 0 and a 10. So it's the beginning and the end. And like, where does one stop and the other begin? It's sort of like, if you're in the ocean, where do you start? Where's the ocean? Or where do you end? Where does the ocean start? I feel like it's just, again, it's reminding you that we're all so connected here, and making sure you're staying connected to your purpose, connected to your higher guides, to your dreams, keeping all that alive, Libra. The Empress and the Magician together, wow, that is incredible right here. You have that Magician, you have the Empress. Something's turning in your, okay, so there's turning over leaf. I just heard 4-leaf clover. So that's like the new leaf is a 4-leaf clover. So this is certainly a lucky period ahead. I feel after sorrow, okay? So it could be like a lucky period ahead, yeah, after an ending of some kind, okay? This whatever it is you're going after. Now there's a fly here, and it's on that 7 of Swords in reverse. Nothing here is a coincidence, okay? So it's as though you may have found out what someone was saying about you. You may have found out about some deception, Libra, and now things are very clear, okay? So that was in a, you know what, I have this realization, yeah, right under that realization card. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. Oh, shoot, the microphone. Well, the microphone got tucked in, so hopefully this works out, Libra. I hope you could still hear me. It got kind of blown away a little bit and kind of under. Let's see. So I'll check around, check that first 17 minutes. Okay, this is really good reading, so I hope we get to keep it. You have the Chariot, the 3 of Cups, and that Knight of Wands. I just want to say hallelujah. Okay. This is, some of you are in fact giving thanks for your blessings. We have Cancerian energy here, more water energy, and then some fire energy. You're moving forward, very determined, very focused. Okay. This is a bit of celebration. You may be celebrating with your closest cousins, best friends, whoever it is. Now I'm also getting 3 generations of women. You may have loved ones over in spirit who are, I'm hearing Sophia too. Evelyn, Morgan, again, Morgan. We had Morton before. Now, so there's a lot of now I'm getting another message here, but there's a lot of sort of like connections with generations too. So there's something about how you're maybe paving the way for generations to come, or you're following the footsteps of an ancestor in some way. You may actually come from a long line of healers, light workers, seers. I am even getting something about, like religious figures, mhm, like pastors, ministers, that sort of thing coming up here. Okay, so moving ahead in the right direction, feeling very inspired, Libra, feeling really inspired. The Ace of Wands. Okay, so You may connect with having a nose ring. Okay. Normally I don't pay attention to that in this card, but it's coming through here. We also, in this deck, there are a lot of crows. So crows may be something that you connect with as well. And they are showing up in your reading. Particularly the suit of the swords does have a lot of crows here, Libra. Yeah. Let's see. See if I can find another one. Well, no, I'm not going to go digging for it. Okay. So this is about your ideas. There's some sort of crystal clarity here that you're getting. Uh-huh. And again, this could tie into, I don't know if you already know this, Libra, but you really do have there's someone else in your family that came before you, at least one someone else who um was extremely psychic, a mystic, in fact. So this is coming through in this. So whatever this is, you're going to figure it out using higher wisdom and clear communication. Because you're clear, it's almost going to confuse people. It's like your light's so bright, you're blinding people with it. Not even meaning to. So there's something to be said about that. You may witness something that you may witness something. You again, it's like almost like seeing something clearly for what it is, or you'll be in the right place at the right time, or it feels like the wrong place at the wrong time because you may actually witness something that you shouldn't have seen. This could involve bookkeeping or something. Make sure you're being really careful with your own bookkeeping. What else do we have? I'm getting a connection to the Donna Reed show. It's a very old show in the 50s. I believe it was the 50s. Ace of Cups. Wow, Libra. Okay, so now you have Ace of Swords and Ace of Cups. I'm hearing something about a vampire here. Okay, so I don't really like hearing that. Obviously, that makes me think of maybe at one time you weren't seeing this clearly, but I feel as though you're on to somebody as far as there's like sort of a darkness there, and I don't really like talking about this on my channel, but that is something that is coming in. But there's this could have been an ex romantic partner even. It can be a current employer or employee. There's something about that, but I feel as though, let me just tap into this on my own for a minute here. It's like if you didn't like what was dished out before, you are going to like this. This is a new cup of something for you. This is not more of the same. That's the important message here, is that you're getting these opportunities here because you're living with integrity. Even if you haven't always, Libra, we're all guilty of not living our best life at some points, right? We're all guilty of not making the best decisions, but it's as though, believe it or not, you are getting another chance here, especially because you did have that wheel of fortune card, Libra. So if you're worried about your own bad karma catching up with you or whatever, and you feel as though, wow, you've paid for the same thing like 10 times over, maybe in fact you have. Okay, because um, eventually karma does straighten out, right? And and it's not for like us to decide. I mean, karma, the way I look at it is it's basically cause and effect. It's like, one, you did one thing and now this is going to happen. It always kind of comes back. However we put it out, we kind of get it back. It's like a boomerang, honestly. That's how I feel karma is. I feel like I'm envisioning this like boomerang with karma written on it, and you throw it out and it comes right back. So just let's remember the boomerang effect of karma. And I feel as though some of us are getting it. We're like, wow. And then other of us are saying, you know what? I've put so much good karma into things. When is it going to come back to me? Well, sometimes that boomerang, you throw it and it goes further than other times, right? So I feel as though sometimes it takes longer to come back. So there's no set time limit. Okay, it's just continue to do good and have that hope and faith, Libra. Mm-hmm. Mm, there's something about you're not. It's almost like you're not. Someone could be, the expression making a mountain out of a molehill. I feel as though something like, I just heard someone say, I'm not dealing with such measly matters. Like you're not getting sucked into small things anymore. And I feel it's as though because you have undergone such transformation and release of what doesn't serve you, that even though, we may slip up now and then, and not always make the best decisions, but I feel as though that for the majority of the time now, you really are keeping yourself high and light and like high vibrations in the light, and that's paving your way to your happiness and to your acquisition of your dreams, Libra. There's something here about your attire. You could be invited to a formal occasion, Leisha. Now that came in. Leisha, that's a name. I heard Tina after it too. So if your name is Michelle, there's something about I heard the last name Gardner. I'm getting so many names today because I'm tapped in a different way, so I won't get into how that works for me, but I'm getting a lot of other names. So there's something here about your vibrancy, okay? If your name's Michelle or Shelly, okay, something that sounds like it, but I saw Michelle. Now I'm also clairvoyant as well as clairaudient, so and other clairs, but um there's something about your vibrancy and just knowing how much you really do shine and what you do bring to the world. All right. I'm getting something about a statistician. So that's like someone who, works with statistics. So maybe you're doing, maybe you're tuned into this 80-20 rule or something, or you're sort of playing the odds of something or wondering statistically, like if I had this surgery, what is the, rate of cure, or what, like you're looking up statistics in some way for some of you. This is not just Michelle, this is like everybody now. So is there a place, Loyola, something like it, Loyalton, Loyola, or that could be a name too, that's coming in as well. Ron, I heard someone say Ron, it's official. So um it doesn't have to necessarily be Ron, it could be like Raahn or something, like a unique spelling of Ron. Eight of Swords. Now there's something here about Christmas time with this, okay, Libra? So something about maybe you were feeling trapped at Christmas, or you'll feel released during Christmas time or something like that, whether you celebrate it or not. So it's something about like that sort of um, end of December or December kind of vibes, even New Yearish. That's a turning point, or that was a turning point for you. This is definitely a whole new year for you. I'm getting December 23rd as well for some of you. Mm, some of you, I know it's randomly specific. Some of you may have something to do with your exhaust in your car. There's something here about like chemicals leaking. Some of you are detoxing, okay? There's something about like um, the result of that. Like you're going to see quickly the result of that. And also, if it has to do with your car, because you know what? It's right on top of that chariot. So it could be something to do with your car. So if lights come on, or if you feel you're low in fluids, or you feel you need a checkup, go ahead and get that checked out, Libra. Let's not wait for you to, break down on the side of the road. And likewise, exhaustion. Make sure, you're not overdoing it so that you're just broken down for days because you overdid it. Making sure that you're giving yourself that checkup, that check-in, right? Knight of Swords. Okay, this is about impulsive decisions. This is really heading quickly to what you want. Some of you, like, you've already given it enough thought. I find it interesting. You have very two fast moving knights here, Libra. This is inspiration. This is really kind of feeling that energy. You might not have everything you need yet to move towards something, but I feel some of you really are deciding, like, that's it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to sign up for this. Or you know what? I'm taking that trip. And you're really heading towards what you want. Now, it's as though you're feeling the full force of your abilities, your powers. Maybe you haven't felt that yet, or you haven't felt it in quite some time. Some of you are looking into ways that you can improve your psychic abilities yourself. You're going to tackle something. You're tackling something. They're saying one leg at a time. So I don't know. There's a connection to leg here. It could be a race. You could be feeling as though it's a race of time. And you have this Four of Pentacles that wanted to come out. All right. So some of you are feeling the fire under your feet. I literally was just, I felt warmth under my feet and around my feet. So I don't know if you're having inflammation in your feet. Here's another yellow butterfly, Libra. All right. So there's a new way you're communicating. There's a new way you're elevating. Okay. There's something here too, as I was saying with the feet, like you may be feeling the fire under your feet, so to speak, or you could actually have something with your feet going on. Again, get things checked out, Libra. Right. Okay. So Four of Pentacles. In the past, you may have had to really, I'm getting double messages here. So one, if you're feeling like you need to up your security, like you want to have like multiple ID authenticity or something, or multi-factor, um, identification, whatever it is, like you want to have extra passcodes and things, go ahead and do that. If you feel like you need to change passwords, this could be you tuning in for that message. Go ahead and change that. Okay. You want to make sure you're not putting yourself at risk. But there's also something here about, things going forward. You're not going to have to worry about the same troubles you did, possibly with finances, resources, um, lack of structure, security, stability, especially with home and things. It's like you're not really going to have to worry as much about that, but you may still want to hold on, and that's okay. You may still want to, it doesn't hurt to be frugal. For, hey, it's your resources, you do what you want, but you may actually be guarding your resources better as far as your time management and the love and the energy you devote. Okay, so there is something there about that, but don't do it out of fear. Okay, we don't want to be operating out of fear as though, oh, scarcity, if I give this up, I'll never have it again. That's not what we want to do. We want to be grateful and come from a place of already having abundance, right? I'm sure many of you have heard this multiple times. I need to put some stones here on my cards. So I reached for selenite, rose quartz, and clear quartz. Those of you who are wondering. Oh, and the sodalite fell on the floor. So you may find yourself having a hard time calming down lately, settling down, restless, that sort of thing. Could be why we're getting that wands energy and why the sodalite fell on the floor. Lift your gaze to the sky. All right, look at the sky, maybe right now. Okay, maybe, I don't know. There's something there. Okay, look to the sky. Interesting. So let's see here. Let me pick a different deck here. The sky. What? Oh, okay. Let's see here. Let's get some future higher self. That's what we're doing here. Future higher self. Now the wind has picked up. I do want to let you know the microphone did fall again. Having some technical difficulties, but I do hope you're enjoying this reading and that you're able to hear. Something from your past will resurface, and it's okay to revisit, right? That makes sense to me, given that Four of Pentacles there. It's okay to revisit. I always think of, like, looking back for lessons and nothing more. Very much a Fool kind of energy. Traveling lightly. Some of you may be moving, but like really close to where you already live or work, whatever it is. It's not going to be it's not a very far move. It's for some of you. Again, there's something about security with that. So just, yeah, another messages here. So if you have intuitive ideas that you really need to, you have intuitive ideas that you really need to act on. Again, there's something here. It could be about stability or security or something like that. Protection, that sort of thing. Spend less time worrying about your appearance. You are enough. I mean, Libra, you're already beautiful. I mean, I have to say, we are one of the most beautiful sun signs, arguably the most. Anyway, so beauty's on many levels, just like intelligence. There are multiple forms of intelligence. So, really, Judy, there's another name, Judy. Anything else about Judy here? Possibly a connection to Barbara, but I'm not maybe. And there's another name that starts with a C, like Claremont or Clarice or Clara, Clara. All right, let's see. Someone's flying out. Somebody's okay. I heard San Francisco, so take it as it resonates. Again, randomly specific, right? You'll know if it's your message. Let's see what else we have, Libra. Other messages, future higher self. We might be done with this deck. Let's see if it gives me anything. It hasn't come around yet. Okay, we'll give it. There it is, right here. So there's 3. Yeah. So again, I just said traveling, flying, something. Well, you have that now. So you have travel as much as you can. This will add dimension to your life. I need to take that advice myself. Lessons in life will repeat until they're learned. That has to do, Libra, with that wheel, that karmic cycle, right? You're learning that lesson. Some of you have definitely learned that lesson. And you're creating a you that you'll be proud of. Oh yeah, and I was saying something about, beauty being in the eye of the beholder or whatever. It's subjective, right? So you decide what's beautiful. And I can find something beautiful and intelligent and amazing about every single person I encounter. It's all about what we're looking for, where we shift our focus, right? So I really, we're focusing on some positivity here, and being kind to yourself, and instead of always putting yourself down. For some of you, okay, you really need to know that message. For some of you, let me get, since we're in the garden, let's get, well, sort of garden. I haven't done gardening in a little while, so it's not really, but let's see what we have, Libra. It has potential for gardening. If you're enjoying this reading, please remember to hit the that thumb for me so it turns blue, and consider subscribing. And also, I love to read your comments, and most of all, I love seeing you support each other in the comments. Forgive yourself, Libra. We all make mistakes. We all sometimes, we only have the information we have. Um, at the time, we have to make tough decisions, and yeah, it's not always perfect. If things were always perfect, we wouldn't learn and grow. So there you have, there's a ram there. That's a ram. So maybe Aries season. I get that some of you are, maybe you're doing something nutritionally, but you're adding like more seasoning to you're adding a little more zest to things, spicing things up. And I guess that can be metaphorical too, right? Treat yourself. Some of you maybe even treating yourself to like exotic fruits and stuff like that, like just different foods that you're not used to maybe. And so that's going into, maybe you're going to dine outside. All right. There's also at the lake, there's something about the lake. I'm hearing something about hibiscus. So take that as it resonates. The flower, maybe, I don't know if you like it or you're allergic or you're going to come across them or what. Treat yourself, Libra, and let go of what is not yours. Fear, guilt, anything not aligned with you, let go. It's okay. It's safe to let go of what is not yours. That's mouse here. You could have felt like you were under scrutiny and you may be letting that go, letting that sort of relationship go. Flowers here now. Let's get flower power. Here we go. Now, I don't know if you can hear this, but I have some birds over here really loud. It might be crows. No. Wow. Okay. Because crows can make so many different sounds. I'm going to try to keep it. There could be something that, again, there's like loud sound. You're being alerted to something here. There's, wow. This actually could be an alarm of some kind too. Um, but it's like you're you're being cued in on, or you're being clued in on something that could have gone bad had you not received this warning. So, like I said, it could be something like, a light comes on in your car, or you think you hear a funny noise, get it checked out. But there's also something here about like, things that do have alarms, like, yeah, your vehicle, or like, um, your carbon monoxide or fire alarm, something. So some of you either had that go off or will, or you just need to make sure you're checking the batteries and things. So there's like a safety warning involved here. But it's something like, because you received the warning, you're fine, kind of thing. Okay, that's for the majority of you, right? Okay, so again, um, just there, these are not personalized readings, right? I know they feel it sometimes, but all right, peony. Prosperity can be assured if you care well for tomorrow. Again, take care of things that need to be taken care of now, all right? Including yourself, Libra. You're your biggest asset. You're your best asset. Cherry blossom. Return quietly now and be at peace. Some of you are looking for alone time yourselves outside in a nice setting here. Okay, one more of these flower petals. I heard Jeep Grand Cherokee just now. Gladiola. Set boundaries well to ensure good growth. There's nothing wrong with setting some boundaries, right? Things you will and will not tolerate. Okay, Libra. Because we're in the garden too, I want to use some of this garden variety here. A lot of randomly specific messages today. Wow. There's overall themes definitely to this reading. Broccoli, use your discretion. There's something here too about just being careful about what you are, some of the choices you are making. I don't know why. I'm just getting that coming in for someone, possibly. Has nothing to do with broccoli itself. It could. I don't know. Maybe that means something to you, but someone's saying the joke. Someone's got the dad jokes here. Uh, and it's like, let us pray. Instead, like, let us pray. And something like, okay, everybody, remain calm. Like they're using almost like they're making like food jokes out of, you know what I mean? There's kind of that kind of humor. So there's something there. Maybe you know someone in spirit or something who says that. I don't know, but I'm getting something about this. Like that silly that it's like you can't help but laugh, you know? Abundance. Some of you have saved up vacation times and thing or vacation days, PTO or something. And I just heard someone go, no, I use mine in January. So, but there is something here about you using what you do have right now. Like if you have some days saved up, you may want to consider using them. It's up to you, Libra. But if you came across this message and now I'm saying that, that might be sort of a, you know, a confirmation for you. Someone's wanting to leave a situation. They're like, check, please. That's kind of how it's like, check, please, get me out of here. That could be you coming up in the past, future, present, whatever. Strawberry, affection. Yeah, you could be feeling like you just want to get out of a situation. That could be a love situation here, Libra. Let's see here. Overall fortune. I'm so grateful to have this setting as well as all the cards too. And thank you so much, speaking of which, for the super thanks. I'm saving up for a real camera, Libra. This channel's over a year old, so I feel maybe it's time that I actually purchase some, you know, professional equipment. Let's see here. Your donations help me do that. Yep, beware. You had this card before, I think, even when we were outside. Beware. Be careful who you trust at this time. If you're not feeling it with somebody in a new relationship or something, get out. I'm gonna just tell it to you like I sees it, hears or feels it. Here it is. Get out. Snake. Yeah. Okay. So your intuition and healing powers will guide you to a better path. So be careful. Right. There's something here about that. All right. I want you to just look at these. It can have to do with matters of the heart. Use your discretion, especially if someone's coming in all like, you know, the love bombing coming on way too fast, too strong. You know, consider that um, a warning of some kind. All right. And again, you're still having that bird in the background here. So I feel some of you are being warned about something. Goals, card 13. So progress is positive and personal goals will be achieved. I do feel like, again, there's a lot of, this is a lucky period after a time of strife. All right. Celebrations ahead here. Okay. So card 5. So you're ready to bring new and exciting changes into your life. That I've seen throughout the whole reading. It does feel like you're very much in that energy. And Libra, congratulations, because I can tell you're trying. Step out of your comfort zone. Try something new. Notice we have some nice, lovely auburn hair. Maybe that resonates for you in some way, you or a relative. Oh, okay. The person with the auburn hair is either watching over you or you are, yeah, they may be watching over you, or you may have the auburn hair. Like there's some, okay, so make, oh, 2 cards, huh? Try not to worry. We will bring helpful people into your life. If you don't have the resources yet, they're on their way, Libra. Make room for that happy ending. It's now within your grasp. Beautiful. That really does kind of sum up this reading here, Libra. Mm-hmm. Let me get you some, let's get some animal cards. I know we already did get some, but I'd like to get some more for you, Libra. Vivian. Vivian. There is a CL name or a KL name. I can't quite make out the whole name. Again, I feel like it's like sort of a classic name that I haven't heard in a long time. I'm picking up something about pistachios. I'm also picking up on something about wearing cleats. Cleats. maybe baseball, soccer, something where you wear cleats, or this person wore cleats. And there's also, then there's a separate thing about a kilt. Something could not be as it appears to Libra, all right? And that may be causing you to say, you know what? I'm out of here. Check, please, right? Kingfisher. So embrace moments of quiet reflection and meditation to connect with our inner, with your inner knowing. Excuse me. Some of you, this again, randomly specific, some of you need to let your dog out, or the dog wants to just go out, but there's something there about that. I'm getting kind of, I'm feeling that sort of, just that energy of, please, please take me with you. So maybe someone's wanting you to take them with you. Doesn't have to be a dog, but it could be something. Okay, interesting. Lynx. Life's mysteries may be veiled, but your inner wisdom is your torch. You'll see the truth. Oh my goodness, will you ever? What's get out? So on the table, Libra, I don't know if you saw that, but I didn't see it. There's dog on the table. I don't remember seeing this card in this reading, so I'm not really even sure that I don't know. Okay, so anyway, dog. I just talked about dog. Your loyalty and love are your greatest gifts. You're a true guardian of the heart. Oh, we have lynx, we have kingfisher, we have dog. All right. Well, that's so interesting. All right. Well, hey, things come out. So you have that ace of swords, though. What I was saying is you have that ace of swords. And you know what came out with it is it like flipped. So someone you may have thought that was loyal to you, and then you suspect maybe wasn't, like you found out, or you will find out they in fact were not. So there's something there about it. All right. And it may feel like a hassle, but it's actually a blessing in the end. Okay. Then you have pig. Give freely from your heart and share blessings with others. You're a true giver. So many animals coming through for you, Libra. What else do we have? Whoa. Eagle. Yes. Okay. Soar to new heights with confidence. You're capable of rising above life's challenges. Absolutely. Now, whoops, sorry. You just had a reading I did that was like, soaring to new heights, reaching new heights. And look, Libra, on the deck just fell lion. Lead with heart, protect what matters, and fearlessly pursue your noble purpose. Shabam, right? Shabuya. Okay, on the bottom of the deck, chimpanzee. Your ingenuity knows no bounds, and with it, you can shape your destiny now. I believe it. Do you? I'm going to get you some. Let me get you some numbers. We know we love the numbers. Oh, no, I heard there's a quest here, it looks like, for something to do with money, jobs sort of situation. Okay, let's see. Something about maybe an offer, job, something. Well, let me see. Training. Some of you are engaging in training. You just signed up for training, or training is about to begin within the next 2 weeks. That's the message I'm getting with this card. What else? Job search. I do get some. Okay, so some of you, yes, obviously, okay, looking for jobs, but there's something about two opportunities, or getting. I'm getting an H. Could be maybe the company starts with an H, or or your name, but there's something about searching for a job, but it's like not in your usual places is the message of that. It's going out of the norm here. Maybe you're going out of your comfort zone too. We have deadlines here, and we have selling. So there, something feels like time is of the essence here right now. Okay, maybe you've had something for sale for a while. Hey, maybe it'll now sell, right? That's possible. And let me see what else. What else we have for Libra? Anything, anything, anything. Oh, yeah, numbers. That's what we're going to do. Numbers. We always do the numbers here. We do the numbers. All right, Libra. I really hope you were able to hear throughout the reading, and I ask that you please be patient with me. I don't need nasty comments about how you couldn't hear that great. I understand that you couldn't, and I did mention there would be maybe technical difficulties, and I'm as disappointed about it as you are. So I appreciate the kindness that the majority of my viewers show me in the comments, though. I really do. So I'm not talking to the ones that are leaving me the nice, kind comments. You've helped build this channel, so thank you. And I will fix this. I hopefully it will not happen again. All right. 555, transformation. You can expect the unexpected. That does not have to be scary, Libra. 555. There it is. I just heard something about a divine partnership as well for some of you. Does not have to be romantic. And that's it. I think that's going to wrap up our reading together, Libra. So I hope you're all doing well, and I wish you the best. And please do take care. And if you found this reading helpful, please consider liking and subscribing. Thank you.